Salute everybody. What's up? Zaire Battlethon, Mr. 6K, whatever you want to call me. According to reports, California is on track to become the first state to put a halt on when rappers' lyrics can be cited and prosecutors' evidence in court. AB 2799 was unanimously approved by the Senate recently, and the Senate voted again in favor of a bill passed months ago. As a result, the bill will be sent to Governor Gavin Newsom for the final say. It is believed that Newsom will pass the bill. Previously, a similar bill in New York was stalled earlier this year. According to Billboard, if the bill is passed, the law will allow lyrics to be used in court if prosecutors can show that they are directly relevant to the facts of the case and won't inject racial bias into the proceedings. A lot of the times, most of the time, that will be the case because a lot of these artists are black. And outside of the racial bias, when you think of hip hop, you think of ignorance, you think of loud noise, you think of violence, negativity. This is what a lot of these people think of when they think of hip hop. So this would only allow them to bring it in if it's directly associated with any crimes pertaining to the matter. The bill would make it mandatory for courts to put musical evidence at a minimal value unless it can show that the expression was created near in time to the crime and it bears a level of similarity to the crime or includes, quote, factual details about the crime that are not otherwise publicly available. If this happens to be signed off by Newsom, the bill would require the courts to admit, quote, experimental or social science research showing that a particular genre introduces racial bias into the proceedings. Stay tuned for more details. Let me know how you guys feel about that, especially with this whole thing going on with Young Thug and YSL. It's very important. I hear them saying protect the artists and protect the music. One thing I do feel is if you're an artist and you choose to rap, then rap. You want to live your true story in your life, cool, rap. A lot of people have done it. But to be living your true story and rapping about it at the same time, like you're living and you're not doing with like positive things, you're not influencing, you're just doing crime, then I don't think that's a smart thing to do. As much as I love hip hop and as much as I want to protect these artists, I can't protect a foolish or ignorant artist. You can't protect an artist who's committing crimes 4 months ago and then he starts rapping about it 2 months later. And then here we are 2 months after that, he's being investigated and he's saying, oh, who told on me? You told on yourself. You think Jay-Z was rapping about stuff that he was doing at the moment? Not everybody can get away with doing this. Jay-Z did it. 50 Cent did it. Pac did it. Big did it. A lot of people did it. But as they were rapping about these things, they were inching away from the crime. And if not, may have been totally removed from it by the time they were getting their advance money and these checks. So, I just think that bills are going to be created, laws are going to be created. And as far as rap goes, people are always going to be against it to a certain extent, especially when it comes to violence, because this is what they think about when they think of hip hop: loud, obnoxious, ignorant rap music. So cool, this bill will be passed or whatever. But at the same time, this is just like a warning to artists: stop telling everybody what you're doing, make up lies, do whatever you got to do. I salute to Styles P, one of my favorite rappers. You know what I mean? Styles went on Instagram and told his fans, y'all really think that I do all the stuff that I be saying in my raps? And that's why they really love him, because he makes it sound so believable. Now, granted, that could have been a life that he lived 25, 30 years ago. But as of right now, 2022, technology, cameras, cell phone towers, tapping in, nobody's trying to do none of that because the example that they're going to make out of you is way worse. than anything that you could do to get compensated for committing crime. I wouldn't care if they told you, oh, 500,000, $1 million. That sounds cool. Money's good. But am I going to be investigated? Is there a chance that there's a camera that's going to catch me or my fingerprints are going to be somewhere? You understand? Is there a chance that someone's going to tell on me? Who else knows about this besides me? Because now you're bringing in co-defendants, co-conspirators, people who had knowledge of the crime, knew that it happened and didn't say anything. It's all of this stuff. So be smart about what y'all are doing out there. You know what I mean? Make good music. You can make really good music. You don't have to talk about crimes. You don't have to. You don't have to tell people stuff like that. Love, life, and loyalty is the motto. Stay safe, stay wrong, stay true. Y'all continue to rock with me. I'll continue to rock with you. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Questions, comments, anything. Feel free to leave them. Come on.